What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Japan, and we're returning to Adolescent Sex, 1979. Thank you again to Phil. And the next track is Lovers on Main Street, which has an old-timey romantic feel to it. I do wonder if there will be more than meets the eye in terms of the actual themes. But yeah, Main Street gives you this, mid-20th century, strip mall or old-time downtown district type of feel, and lovers being on Main Street makes you think of a happy couple holding hands as they stroll down on a Sunday afternoon. I wonder if it'll be that simple or if it'll have a more nuanced or complicated meaning. I'll see what I can catch on a first listen. This is Japan. The track is Lovers on Main Street, and it's from their 1979 album Adolescent Sex.
Disbelieving in all that I said. When you're lying back to back with your problems, satisfaction comes slow. You will never know lovers on my street. But if you need somebody on my street. Oh, you know it's so conceited, you can tell all the
wild. And again, I know this is something people commented on from the moment I began going through this album, but it is so remarkably different, both sonically overall and vocally from Sylvian compared to their later albums. So yeah, that one definitely had a funk rock feel to it, but with some electronic stylings. I mean, I go through all these deep dives more or less concurrently. Obviously, I sort of cycle around, and in some cases they might fall off for a while, and then I bring them back. But given some of the other things I've been going through in the last several months or year or so, it's given me, like, vibes like a Prince track, and I realize, I'm thinking of Prince stuff like mid-80s, but that, like, funk rock fusion. Then it's giving me some very early Simple Minds vibes, going through Life in a Day and just starting Reel to Reel Cacophony. There's a bit of that, like, rock meets experimental electronic sounds. There's even, like, a couple sounds in there, a couple of electronic layers that reminded me of Gary Newman. So yeah, it feels like funk rock with a bit of that late 70s, early 80s electronic experimentation. I didn't hear a lot of the lyrics. I did hear clearly, like, you can always find lovers on Main Street, so it feels like it might be like a third-party perspective, and, it's more about setting a scene and saying that, if you go here, if you know where to look, you can always see lovers on Main Street. But I feel like even that might have some more clever or figurative meaning. Either way, the gist of or not the gist, because I didn't catch enough to even get a gist, but the lyrics seem to be, like, speaking again about, like, other people or an environment or a place and a time, rather than, like, spinning a personal narrative. So maybe I'm wrong there, but that's what I caught on a first listen. I do enjoy the funky sonics overall. The guitar work was nice. As I said, there were some electric sounds that had this, again, like, late 70s space age meets rock kind of sound. And once more, I'll remark on how different Sylvian's vocals are here compared to later. I remember there were a couple of tracks earlier in this album where people who know Japan's work well were like, is that even him? It's like, it sounds so different. So yeah, I'm picking up on that a little bit. And ultimately, I'm not quite sure what to make of it beyond that. It's, some of the other Japan tunes from, the early 80s were more like these long, evolving and multi-section, like, art pop type of abstract tunes. This feels like more a straightaway song, but even so, I feel like I have to hear it multiple times to unpack it a little bit more. So I look forward to hearing what people might have to say. I will definitely listen to it some more and see what I can take away from it. Do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.